All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Okay, in today's live stream, we're gonna talk about the markets, overall markets, but obviously the title, Gary Gensler to resign. Now, it's not official that he resigned, but he alluded to it on X with a statement that he published. And I'm not sure if that was a meeting, like an inside meeting, and they just published like his statement and things like that, or that was just something he pushed out to the public. But it looks like he may be resigning, and this is very bullish for the crypto market because if you don't remember, little backstory, Gary Gensler, Gary Gensler, I believe it was MIT. He was a crypto professor at MIT, or he taught blockchain and crypto at MIT, and it seemed like he was very bullish on crypto. If you're obviously if you're teaching it, that means you believe in it. But when he accepted the SEC role, it looked like he just kind of changed. He shifted gears, and he was all about putting a lot of regulatory barriers for the crypto space and just making it harder for crypto to be widely accepted. So that's kind of what we've seen from him while he's been the chair of the SEC. Just a lot of blockage when it comes to the progression of the crypto market. And Pete, the crypto market's excited. Now, I don't think price SEC chair Gensler to resign. I don't think price. I mean, the price has basically been going up the last week or so, so it's not really. I don't really think it went up a lot further because of this news. Now, this may sink in a little bit later once it's actually official that he resigns from the SEC. But yeah, let me just share my screen so I can read what the statement said and what came about it. All right, let me share my screen. Give me a sec. All right. All right, so it says Gary released a statement hinting at resignation as SEC chair. It says SEC Chair Gary Gensler signaled a potential departure from his role during remarks at PLI's, I'm not sure what that is, 56th Annual Institute on Securities Regulation earlier today. So it looks like some type of gathering for people that work at the SEC. In his remarks, Gensler addressed various SEC topics, including U.S. capital, markets, corporate governance, and disclosure rules. At the end of his speech, he hinted at a potential resignation, saying, "It's been a great honor to serve with them, doing the people's work and ensuring that our capital markets remain the best in the world." Now, maybe he was just saying how it was good to work with the people he's working with. But again, obviously, if you haven't seen, Trump said as soon as the first day he gets in office, he's going to fire Gary Gensler. He doesn't like Gary Gensler because he's not pro-crypto. He's pro-regulation on crypto, and he essentially makes it harder for crypto to be adopted. So it says, in what may be a farewell, Gensler acknowledged the SEC staff, pointing out that they could make more money elsewhere, but opt to serve the public. His remarks suggest a departure, recognizing their significant contributions to U.S. financial markets. Reflecting on his tenure since 2021, so he's been in that position since 2021, Gensler highlighted the SEC's regulatory efforts, including reforms and the $28 trillion U.S. Treasury market updates to the $60 trillion equity market and ongoing work to ensure fairness for investors and issuers. In a statement on crypto assets, Gensler addressed the SEC's continued focus on enforcement, noting that since 2018, crypto-related cases have compromised 5 to 7% of our overall enforcement efforts. He reiterated previous statements that Bitcoin is not considered a security, while emphasizing regulatory focus on other digital assets. So yeah, that was kind of his stance. He was always saying Bitcoin is not a security. Bitcoin is not a security, but he was just going after other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, like XRP, and there was a whole list of cryptocurrencies that he deemed to be a security, and they had to go and use a lot of the seed funds, the project owners and things like that, developers, and whoever was the face of the project had to go fight those cases. And most times they lost. I know XRP, since they had a lot of money to fight the case, I think they ended up winning the battle, essentially. Like, they didn't get charged with anything. XRP actually ended up getting relisted. So, yeah, but again, I think it's a big win for the cryptocurrency space if and when he retires. And I think that's going to be a huge catalyst right now. Right now, the price of BTC is really, I mean, we were just on a run. So I think when he actually resigns, I think it's going to even push the crypto market even more. And it looks like the Trump will be taking office, I think, in January. So that was his first call to duty. He said when he first got into office, I'm going to fire Gary Gensler. So if he does that, just another bullish catalyst for the crypto market going into 2025. And it's going to be really exciting. I think it's just started. To be honest, I was talking about this on my live stream yesterday. I thought we were not going to hit 100K until the end of December, but we already hit 93. So we're really just like 7,000 away. Obviously, we just recently retraced, and it looks like we'll probably bounce around in this area for maybe a week or so, or maybe we pump up again, right? Remember, we went from essentially like 69,000 all the way to 93. So it was $23,000 within like a week or two. So I really do think we can hit 100K, especially going into that Thanksgiving break. Remember, you got Black Friday. People are going to be at home. You're going to be at Thanksgiving dinner. People in your family are all going to be talking crypto. Did you see the price? Did you see this? Blah, 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 blah. So everybody's going to be talking crypto. So it's probably going to be a time where people are going to be purchasing, and very much so if the price starts to get closer to that 100K. As we get closer to that 100K, remember, we're going to have more retail FOMO come in, along with all the institutional money that's coming into the space each week. We have billions of dollars coming into the space from institutional investors like BlackRock, Vanguard, Fidelity, and many more. And it's not going to stop. And to be honest, I haven't been checking the ETF inflows for Ethereum, but remember, the spot ETF for Ethereum got approved. So that may kick off the altcoin rally. But it's either going to be that, in my opinion, or it's going to be AI and DePIN, something in that space that kicks off the altcoin rally, which I think is going to happen very soon. But we'll see. Okay, so let's take a look at some of these prices. And then I'll wrap it up. Oh, and I actually, when I signed on Coinbase today, I saw that WIF and Pepe was added to Coinbase. So that's actually very bullish. They're saying that Pepe could be the Doge of this cycle. I think so. Currently it's sitting, let me share my screen. Currently it's sitting at 10, right? 10, basically 10 billion, 9.2, round that up, 10 billion. So Pepe is there, and they're saying that it could reach Doge heights. Doge is at 56 billion. Has no utility. It's at 50. That's why I'm so excited for AI plays, because they actually have utility. People are actually using them. They're the top narrative in the space, and a lot of them are valued at like 2 billion or less. And something like Doge is at 56. So, I mean, and we just started. So most likely Doge would reach the 70 cents area, but Pepe's at 10 billion, and it just got added to Coinbase. And typically what that means is Coinbase recognizes that, okay, these meme coins are going to be very popular in the bull market. So let's add them to our list of coins that people can buy, so that way once things start to get pumping, people can buy Pepe and people can buy WIF, right? Those two are going to be popular meme coins that people start buying. And honestly, that's a signal as well. Once you start to see exchanges start listing a lot more coins, they know that they want to make those coins more available to the public. So they're like, okay, let's start listing stuff. So once we start getting into the bull market, you start to see a lot more coins listed, and that's when you see a lot of pumps, especially on Binance, right? Like when stuff gets listed on Binance, they call it the Binance effect. It typically goes super parabolic, especially if it's in a narrative that's taken off. So yeah, very interesting. Pepe with just got added to Coinbase. I don't invest in any of the memes, but I think, if you have a piece of your portfolio in the memes, I don't think you can go wrong, because everything's going to go up, especially meme coins that when retail comes in, they're looking for Doge again, right? They're like, oh, what happened to Doge? And then, on X, you're going to see, oh, well, what about Pepe? What about WIF? What about Shiba? So everybody's going to be focusing on these meme coins, even though they bring no value, right? They bring no value, but Dogecoin is valued at 56 billion. So I'm just excited for stuff that's valued at like 2 billion that hasn't pumped yet, right? So I think there's a lot of room to grow, and it's going to be very, very exciting. Very fun time. All right. That's pretty much it. Just wanted to go over the markets. I didn't look at stocks. I did look at Intel earlier. Intel was up a little bit. I didn't take a look at Nvidia. I'm not sure where Tesla's at, but I know it's been pumping in the last week. Let's see where Tesla's at. Tesla. Okay, so Tesla, it looks like Tesla went down. Tesla was at like 350, now it's at 311. It usually retraces around there because remember, it really didn't deliver anything. It was more like kind of like him co-signing Trump, and again, Trump being added to the Department of Government Efficiencies, that whole group that they just came out with, which I think is very bullish. In the fact that Tesla is an EV company, I think that, Elon being a part of that is just going to be way more bullish, way more bullish. But yeah, if you guys are watching, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.